Hello everyone from Patio Frutal. This is Sergio coming at you. Today is a special day for me to share with you guys. Um, and what we're looking right here is a jujube tree. This jujube tree, I have it for about 8 years. And it's about, well, because it is tied down, it's about 12 feet high. Otherwise, it would have been close to 20. As you see, the branches are tied down, and they'll remain tied until they harden, and they'll stay in that shape. So, what I'm going to show you is that this plant is producing jujubes again. She had produced before, and she used to have a cross-pollinator, which was right here. This one is a cross-pollinator, and I can see too that it also has a little fruit there. But that is a Lee and a Lang. That's the variety that they are, and they are cross-pollinators for each other. So what happened with this plant is, the reason why it's so small is because at some point I was weed whacking the area here, and I hit the main plant with the whacker or the weed eater. I hit it and it removed the bark. So the plant died. Being a young plant, she died back. But then you have from the rootstock, this one came up. And since it wasn't a cross-pollinator to this one here, she stopped producing. This one here, I'll show you the tag, is a Lang jujube. And the other one is a Lee. So the Lee died, and the Lang, well, didn't have a cross-pollinator, so the little flowered, but it wouldn't produce anything. So what I ended up doing was I bought some other plants afterwards, and you know, they don't come big sometimes. They are very immature plants. So I bought this one here, which was a contorted jujube. And this one also, after it was in the ground for 2 years, a rabbit came and ate the bark of the base of the plant. And this one also died. So from the rootstock itself, as you saw in the other one over there, now we're getting little jujubes. And I believe that they are good cross-pollinator for it. You can see that the bugs have been biting it. So from the rootstock itself, which has produced these tiny ones, it's almost like bigger than a marble, but nonetheless they are producing. So I also bought this one here to be a cross-pollinator. I don't know if the distance, and this is a Lee jujube. So this other one here is supposed to be a cross-pollinator for the Lang. And well, I haven't seen any fruit on this plant. I don't know if she's supposed to produce or not, but I don't know if she's a male plant, and that's why she's a pollinator for the Lang. But in any case, so the plant is here, and finally I'm starting to get some jujubes. So I'm gonna go back and get some an up close look. I'm gonna bring you up there. You can see some of the fruits. They're right there. They're not too long, like 1.5 inches or too long. It's more over here. You can see them there. So I like it to get them when they're changing colors like this. I don't know if you can see, or maybe the light is not that great. Oh, now look here. So this one got bug infested. So they ruined my fruit. Oh, there it is. See what a beautiful color? It's like an oak color, but it has been eaten by the bugs. So we're just going to toss that one, and we see another one up there that is in color too, and that one also was attacked by the bug. So that's 2 out of 2 there's a 3 out of it. Oh, we're gonna strike out. But we're gonna go to another branch on this side. They have some other ones. Okay, there's quite a bit in here. Some in there, some up there, some more up in that end. So I'm gonna grab this one here. This one is in perfect condition. So I got 2 more up here. They're a good size. And we're gonna get this too. Alright. Look at that. We got these beautiful jujubes. So we're gonna go take them for a test and see how they are doing on the table, because I am very excited. Let's go back to the menu. This is where we were in the front. This is the front. That's my jujube tree there. And so let's go to the back. There's a lot of road noise here. So the jujube plant fruit, it's a very unique fruit. It has a nice crunch when you bite into it, but it's not like eating a crunchy apple. It's a soft crunch, and the fruit itself is not very juicy, but it has a nice flavor. Let's see. Let's put that right there. Okay. So I'll put this fruit here, see how it looks. It's okay, we can see it perfect. So look at the beautiful oak color of that fruit. And it is, we'll give it a bite and see if we can capture the sound. Wow. To me, this fruit is like kind of eating a flavored popcorn with sort of like a hint of a green apple flavor, but it's not in the apple family, but it has a nice flavor, and most of the flavor it's in the skin itself. So when you eat into it, and I want you to see if you can see, it's not an overly juicy fruit, but it is very, very delicious. And if you have a whole bunch of this, well, I said you can watch a movie, and instead of having popcorn that is unhealthy for you, you could be having jujube, which is delicious, natural, nice sweetness to it. It's not very sweet like a fig, but it has a nice sweet, nice undertone. Fabulous. So this is also called Chinese date, because it is an Asian fruit. So the Asian people, they kind of wait until it dries out. They pick it up like this, put them in a bowl, and it'll sort of like dry it out, wrinkle up. Then they use it for soups, for teas, and for just eating it. But that's basically what they use it for. Because to them it's very medicinal, but to me it's just delicious. So you had a nice pit in the middle. So it's a good sized pit. Very hard pit either too. Don't think you're gonna shoot through it. You have to let this one go to the wayside, because wow, very delicious. I mean, what can I say? I had this plant for 8 years, She produced the second year that I had it, and the third year also. And then after that, but she had 4 years that she didn't produce anything because she didn't have a cross-pollinator. But now that we do, well, we can only see happiness for the future of this plant, because she's definitely a keeper. I mean, this is one of the varieties fruits that I have in my yard. So if you have lots of different varieties in your yard, you're always going to have a year that there's not much production on, say, your peaches or your apples or your pears or your kiwis or your figs or your pluots or plumcats or your pawpaws. So, but there's always going to be one of them that is going to produce. And this year, because this is a very late to wake up plant, which didn't get affected by the frost that we had, that destroys all the persimmon flowers that were in the plant. So this one, because she was still asleep, well, she didn't get hurt by it. So it's one of those things that variety will give you a chance to get. You don't get one, but God give you another one. So there you go, guys, from Patio Frutal. I hope you like and learn that jujube, you can go over here in New England, zone 6B. And this is a hardening zone that they are kind of iffy whether they survive or not. It's kind of like the persimmons, the Asian persimmons. But you just keep on experimenting, and who knows, you might hit a jackpot and you get delicious fruit that no one else will have in their yard. So, from Patio Frutal, I hope you like. Share, subscribe, leave me a great comment, and have a good evening.